Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Our Darker Purpose. We're gonna jump right in here. This is actually right after recording the previous episode. Not like time-wise, but as far as the game's concerned. Like I closed the game last time. I just launched it back up and we're recording again. So I didn't change any of my passive skills or whatever. We still have the wall standing in plus 50% range, and the walls standing close get plus 20% critical hit chance. So, yeah, this is gonna be more of a standard Let's Play instead of me just comparing this game to The Binding of Isaac and giving my first impressions, because I don't know, that first video was a little bit weird. It was like half first impressions, half Let's Play, so I don't really know what to market that as. I don't know if you can see the mouse cursor right now, but I want to get it off the screen just in case you can. But yeah, this is gonna be more of a standard Let's Play, so hopefully over the course of this series I actually improve, and it's not just me dying to that first boss over and over again, but, you know, that might happen in these first few episodes here. So we don't have any money, so that vending machine is absolutely useless for us right now. And we're gonna try to find the boss room, obviously, but hopefully I want to get better at dodging first and foremost. Like I want to get. I watched through that previous episode or the previous video I recorded for this game, and I just like got hit a lot, basically, and I don't want that to be a regular thing. I want to be able to actually, you know, use the dodge roll effectively and just get out of the way of bullets, I guess, more effectively. I've already taken more damage on this boss than I did in the last video, though, so that's a little bit unfortunate. But I'm not really worried about it too much this time because, you know, I already unlocked the. God damn it, I got hit again. But I already unlocked the class associated with not taking any damage from while fighting this boss, so that's not really of too much concern to me anymore. But, you know, the less damage I take, the better off I am. I keep forgetting he summons fire, like, right away there, and I have to keep moving. But, you know, it's not too big of a deal. It's only 4 damage each time. There's 2 juice boxes left on the map, so I can afford to actually take 40 damage during this fight, and I'll still be able to get back to full health and have full juice boxes. So, really, I have, like, nothing to worry about at the moment. But, you know, that's no excuse to play terribly. Or play poorly, I should say. Slowly but surely we'll whittle Frothy here down. And we haven't leveled up yet, actually, which is a little bit upsetting. I believe every time I've played so far I leveled up on the first floor. So that's a little bit odd that we haven't yet. Maybe we'll level up off the boss. I took a gamble there. Well, we didn't level up off the boss, but I took a gamble there, and I got in his line of, or his pathing, because I thought I could kill him before he would come back and hit me, and I was correct. We got a B, so we did pretty good, I guess. And yeah, we'll move right along here. So what do we have? We have the Disquieting Culinary Halls, which has Broggs and is underlit, and we have the Gordon Culinary Halls of Inculcation, which is Broggs and Gluttonous. The shrieks and yammering up ahead suggest the inhabitants have discovered and pillaged one of Edgewood's secret juice box cabinets. That sounds lovely. And I'll definitely pick that over an underlit floor any day. But basically, we're just going to be able to find more juice boxes than normal here, so we'll be able to heal ourselves for more than we normally would. Which will, once again, allow us to play a little bit more sloppily, but, you know, that's not really an excuse to play more sloppily. Enemies are twice as likely to drop juice boxes plus 15 life, or enemies are twice as likely to drop chalk plus 10 damage. I feel like I'm not using chalk correctly. Like, I feel like that's the easiest place for me to grow right now. So I'm gonna pick this one, that enemies drop chalk more often, just to try and, you know, push me towards growing and push me towards learning how to use the chalk correctly. Because I feel like it's a really good tool, and it could really pull me out of some drastic situations. But you know, whenever those situations come up, I always forget to use it, or always just don't use them correctly at all. So, you know, hopefully we start fixing that this run. And I believe this is the experience points upgrade. Yeah, the one I can't pronounce, but plus 50% experience received. So that's going to make us level up, you know, quickly, and hopefully that'll make up for the fact that we didn't level up on the first floor. But we'll slowly clear this room of Sad Sallies, I guess is what I'm going to call these ladies, because they just look really upset, and I like alliteration. But, you know, Garbage Can Man over here. I was going to say he's going to go down without a hitch, but then he just, like, took that cheap shot at us, and he shot so fast. Then we got Bubbly Bob. Oh, this is gonna be fun naming all these guys. They're probably all wrong. You know, I don't know if these guys actually have. Well, obviously they do have names because, you know, in the level select screen it says like Brogs, and then that means that you fight a lot of Brogs in that current level. But I don't. It never. Oh shit! It never really tells you what each enemy is, or maybe it does when they're the super ones because they have like a health bar and they have like a title. Maybe I'll be able to use that to find their real names. But for now, we'll kill all these Sad Sallys and Toad Tommies. And open up the boss room, which I don't really want to go to yet. I'd like to get, you know, more upgrades for sure. But since I got this experience points upgrade, I'd like to level up at least one more time before we head over there. No reason not to use a juice box to pick up this one. Bring us back up to full health and full juice boxes as well. I'm feeling pretty good right now. Like, I'm getting used to this game. I came into it expecting, you know, the Binding of Isaac again, and this game plays a lot differently than the Binding of Isaac, so I kind of had a rude awakening, I guess, but I think I'm slowly transitioning into our Darker Purpose mode, and it's getting me excited. It's getting me excited. I feel like I can actually do well in this game, and I said I didn't want to go to the boss right away, but I accidentally just walked in because I forgot this was the boss room. I feel like the boss door is a lot harder to notice than it should be. But, I don't know, maybe that's a good thing. And, like, literally, I haven't really moved too much here, and this boss is a lot easier than I remember him being in the last attempt of fighting him. You know, hopefully that doesn't change. Hopefully it consistently is easy, but, you know, I'm a little bit freaked out right now about how well this is going. I would love to get another damage upgrade. I know I got the plus 10 damage from the level up we just had, but I'd like to get another one. And I'd like to get, you know, a crit rate increasing item, maybe the broken mirror or whatever, that the one that increases it by 100% or increases it to 100%. Oh shit. While as long as you don't take 150 damage, I'd love to get that one again because that made all of the rooms in all of the floors while we had it just so much easier. It was like a godsend. That's probably my favorite item in the game so far, but I haven't come, you know, anywhere close to getting all of the items. I believe certain items are tied to certain areas, so, you know, I can't get a lot of the items until I actually get past this first set of floors. But, you know, that's okay. I also don't think I've gotten, you know, all of the items that are available on this set of floors either, but I have gotten quite a bit. I think I've gotten like 20 different items so far, and there's only supposed to be 80 in the game, and there's 4 zones, so that sounds about right that I've gotten all of them from this one. But I could be wrong. And I haven't gotten them all. I've just seen a lot of them in shops. I never actually purchased them, so, you know, using an item is completely different than just reading about it. So, ooh, that was almost bad. I need to not just hold the attack button while I'm going through rooms. It's hard to get used to because that's what I do all the time in the Binding of Isaac. Bubble Bobbies here. These are probably the easiest enemies for me to fight so far. I mentioned in the last video that every item, or every enemy that I've come across so far is kind of a dick, but these guys seem to be okay. You know, they're growing on me. Merit cut out one time, 12 kills in a row without rolling rewards 20% resist. That's cool. Max resist, destroy after taking 150 damage. I've gotten the Fragile Bear before, and it's ridiculous. Because, you know, it gets destroyed after taking 150 damage, but taking that 150 damage, it takes so much longer because you have maximum resistance. I believe maximum resistance is 50%. Oh my god, that was terrible. Actually, I think you get fully healed on the zone, so there's no real reason for me to go back and get another juice box. We got another D. You know, back to step 1, I guess. But, you know, I expected to get D's more than B's. I actually don't know what the difference is. I mean, you get the same rewards regardless, so I don't really know if there's an incentive other than to, like, compare with your friends and brag, like, oh, I got an A, what'd you get? Oh, I got a D, and they feel all bad about it, but I don't think there's, like, an actual in-game reason why you should go for the higher grades. What do we have? We have too big. Due to miscommunication between student and construction volunteers, this floor is larger than it should be. Those responsible have been reassigned to cellar excavation duties. We have underlit. For some reason, light doesn't travel very far on this floor. At least none of you will have to look at each other. And we have vanilla, I guess. I kind of want to go to too big, except I kind of don't, because I don't have... Here's the thing. I don't have the perk, or the book, I guess is what it's called in this game, that allows multiple champion enemies to spawn on one floor. But I have the one, or I have the item that gets me increased experience points. So, if I go to a big floor, I'll get more experience points, and I'll level up more, and I might get a better possibility of getting the book that makes another champion enemy spawn, if that makes sense. So I am going to go to the big floor, just because of what I just said. Also, there's more of a chance that like an item room or one of those challenge rooms will appear, and so that's good too. Plus 10% attack speed, reduced cooldown on items by 20%, or plus 5 damage. Bonus enemies are twice as likely to drop chalk, juice boxes, and tokens. The things monsters carried seems like it might be a little too good for one perk, or one book, but, you know, who am I to say that? I'm gonna get it probably every time it ends up in my choices, just because, you know, plus damage and then plus the ability to drop more items just seems like, why would you ever not take that? I've yet to come across one that I think is better, is what I'm trying to say. But let's not worry about that too now. So far we have, or let's not worry about that too much right now, is what I was trying to say. But so far we have plus 15 damage. That's a pretty good spot to be in. We are on the 3rd floor, I believe, and it's a big floor, and we have plus experience points, so we should be leveling up a little bit more, and honestly, I'm going to go for more damage if I can. A lot of the upgrades seem to give you more max HP, but I don't really think that's as important as damage, because, you know, the faster you clear the rooms, the less time you have to spend in the rooms, and the less opportunities you have to take damage. So I feel like not only is more damage like better offensively, but it's also better defensively than more HP. So I could be wrong, but that's my way of thinking, and I'm gonna stick to it. Did I miss any money in here? I'm not sure if the bigger floors have a better chance of spawning multiple shops as well. I know there's specific floors that are designed to have more shops, but I don't know if bigger floors have 2 by default, if that makes sense. I mean, we'll find out along the way. This is still a very new game to me. I believe I have about 3 hours played in it now, after that last recording session. Maybe 2.5, I don't know. But yeah, I still have a lot to learn. Merit slippers, 18 kills in a row without using juice rewards, plus 20% dodge. That seems really good. I think we're gonna shoot for that one. I mentioned Fragile Bear was really good, but, you know, I guess resist is better than dodge because it's consistent, but I'd rather have dodge because I think it could save you in the clutch more, not more frequently, but I mean, it does more for you, because I'd rather take 0 damage on a 30% chance than take 50% less damage. Even though, saying that out loud, I realize how dumb that sounds, but yeah, we're gonna focus Fragile Bear, because that sounds really stupid now that I say it out loud. Oh, fuck, I hate these green clouds. The green clouds give you confusion state, and it just, like, flips your controls backwards. So up is down, down is up, and then you know what backwards means, so you can fill in the rest, but, like, it just throws me for a loop, man. And then, right when it wears out, there's no fade time, so right when it wears out, your controllers just get, like, inverted again. Bam! So sometimes I just end up walking back into the cloud, and then it's just like a terrible cycle. Oh, I almost took damage again there. So we do have the plus 50% range upgrade, so I can actually just stand here and take some pot shots at him, and then dodge roll to the other side and do the same thing. I have to remember that I have these upgrades, because I keep forgetting. And those are the Cookies of Discipline. Level up instantly on the next floor. Not the best thing, since we are... Okay, so I guess big floors, by default, can have multiple champions, because, look, we're on a big floor, we don't have that perk, and we do have multiple champions. So I guess the perk just makes it so, like, even more champions. Maybe there's no limit to how many champions can spawn on the floor once you have that perk, which would be a little bit ridiculous, and might make it better than that plus item drop perk. I'm taking a lot of damage here, and also I'm confused. This is a bad room. There's like not a lot of room to maneuver, and this guy's clouds are absolute chaotic. That didn't make any sense. I was gonna say absolute dickheads, but I feel like I say that a little too much, so I'm gonna try to stop. That's just like my go-to negative thing to say about inanimate objects. Man, those chairs are such dickheads. They were just standing in my way, you know? I don't know, it's, fuck! I got stuck on that bucket. It's such a dickhead. See, it just, like, rolls off the tongue. I don't know. But, we haven't gotten any more money, so it's pointless to go to that shop. We got the thorn item there, which makes it so if we touch enemies, they take damage. And then we got the cookies of discipline, obviously, which will level us up on the next floor. So, like, not the best upgrades. Like, I don't feel any more confident going into the boss right now than I did when we started this floor. But, you know, who knows? That level up on the next floor might mean a lot. The thorns might come through in the clutch for us. We don't know yet. It is too soon to tell. These guys are so fast. I don't know what to call them. Like, Fast Freddy's, Speedy Samuels. No, I feel like I already used Sammy. Sad Sammy? Sad Sally? What did I call those depressed people? Oh, man. I'm getting confused with my own slang here. I'm gonna call these guys Dust Cloud Dan. What's a girl's name that starts with a C? Claire the chair thrower? Nah. That's a lot of words. I don't know. I think I'll just call her Sweaters. Alright, so we're doing pretty good. I have taken more damage on this floor than I would have liked to, but oh shit. I hate these globe guys. I'm gonna call them the Globetrotters. I think I'm gonna use my dust here. Just because I can't stand those guys. Good coin is hard to find. Plus 15 life, enemies twice as likely to drop tokens. I feel like that's an incomplete sentence, but I could be wrong. Minus 10% movement speed, plus 8 tokens. I definitely don't want that, so I guess I'll take this. It doesn't seem like the best thing either, but, you know, it's the only thing we have. I wish there was a way to check how many tokens you had. Can I just not do that? Is there no place that displays my tokens? That seems like an oversight to me. I think I had 9, and then I just picked up 2 more, so maybe I have 11? I do want to pick up that teddy bear item as soon as I can, but, like, I don't want to walk all the way back there just to figure out that I don't have enough. So, I mean, I guess I'll clear up to the boss and then go check it out. I feel like I should call these girls Big Bertha now that I think about it. They're huge. Look at how much taller they are to me. Is this like what people think the difference between like a first grader and a 5th grader is? Is that what the difference between a first grader and 5th grader is? It's been so long I don't even know what the size difference between the two are. It's crazy. Then again, is this a grade school? I don't even know what like years progression this the school is supposed to cover. I mean, I don't know if the lore is written that deep, but it'd be interesting to look up. I'm gonna look it up after this. I'm probably not gonna look it up after this. But let's go walk back to that vending machine. I definitely have enough money for it now. But yeah, am I just missing something? Can you not see how many coins you have? It's a little bit upsetting to me. Are you just supposed to like have a counter going on in the back of your head the whole time? Because I mean, I guess I'll start doing that, but it seems unnecessary. So we've got enough for merit slippers. 18 kills in a row without using juice awards 20% dodge. But I'm gonna have to go with Fragile Bear. It's just so good. Oh man, I always think I'm gonna step on those spikes, but they don't seem to hurt you right when you come into the room, which is good because, you know, you don't. It's not something I think about right when I zone in. Like, oh, there's spikes right in front of me. I gotta dodge them real fast. Here's the boss. Okay, so we did make it all the way to the boss before going back to that shop. Okay, so we've taken some damage. I think I walked on some spikes. This is why I don't go to underlit rooms or floors, because like you can't see anything. I know that's pretty self-explanatory, but you know, that's as simple as it gets. I'm taking a lot of damage here. The last time we fought this guy, he seemed to go down pretty easily, but he's putting up quite a fight. It's like it's not a hard boss. It's just there's a lot going on. There's a lot on the screen. You got to remember where the spikes are. And it's I was gonna say we're not doing too much damage, but that's a lie. That would just be a straight up lie. We're doing a lot of damage right now. We're just not critting every hit, and I think that's the difference. You know, If I was doing twice as much damage right now, this guy would already be dead, and I wouldn't take any of this damage that I've taken in like the past 10 seconds. Oh man. Like I feel like I should dodge roll more, but there's no paths to dodge roll out of. Oh my god. This is sloppy, but we're gonna win. So it's not too big of a deal, and I'm pretty sure you just get healed on the next floor. So the only reason really, wait, did they defeat the thing without leaving the light? Oh, cool. So we're gonna unlock another class at the end of this, so that's cool. We'll see what that does. But I think the only downside of me taking all that damage there was lowering the threshold of which, or like the buffer zone I have on the teddy bear. Plus 20% movement speed, or plus 20% or plus 20 damage. Yeah, let's go with the damage. So yeah, oh, we don't get fully healed on the floor. Oh, what the fuck? Huge realization there. That's terrible. I thought we got healed on the floors. I guess I just had 100 HP when I zoned from that other floor that one time that I based that whole line of reasoning off of. That sucks. Oh well. It's not too bad. We still have 4 juice boxes, and I believe we have 5 cents now, so we could buy another one, or we can buy the empowered juice box cocktail thingy, which is probably what we'll do. I'm gonna try to hold on to these juice boxes and not use them for as long as I can, because I do want to buy that empowered juice box thing. How do I deal with this room? This is a hard room for me, mostly because of this asshole right here. The something duster, the Houston duster, was that what it said? I don't know. I couldn't read fast enough. But I'm just gonna like roll around this entire thing. The Hudson duster. Okay, so I wasn't too far off. Take some pot shots, then roll around the whole thing again. Let's actually like get the clouds as far as we can in this corner, so we can do a little bit more damage to them. Of course, he just summons another one right after I get over here. I wish I could destroy these pieces of furniture with my normal shots. That would be helpful. It'd be very helpful. Oh, come on. Okay, I was gonna say, one of you has to be dead. Come on. And indeed, one of them is dead. Just 3 more, including 1 boss. No big deal. Just 2 more, including 1 boss. No big deal. Like, this is great and all, but this asshole is the main one that's the problem. So, like, I mean, it's great not having to deal with all those chairs coming down again, or anymore, but the green dust clouds. The green dust clouds, man. It's the only status effect I've seen in the game so far, and it's, like, so hard to deal with. Alright, so now I think I'm gonna not be, like, roundabout anymore. That might be a terrible decision. I'm just gonna go for him. Oh, I feel like that should have killed him. No, I got stuck! Okay, come on. There we go. Plus 1 shock. Your shock clouds now fire arrows. So this is one that I got last time that I didn't read, I think. But, oh, okay. Those guys are dickheads. I'm not even gonna get those other 2 cents. I don't think it's worth it. I lied. Nope. Not worth it. That's the boss room. I don't want to go there yet. But, yeah, the plus 1 shock and it fires arrows is pretty cool, because now not only does it block all bullets and do a shit ton of damage to where I drop it, but it also shoots arrows in every direction and does a shit ton of damage that way as well. Plus 20% range, plus 1 shot when not moving. I think it's best spent on juice boxes, so I'm gonna heal up here. I used my chalk like an idiot! Oh my god. That's terrible. That's terrible. Oh my god, that's so bad. I don't know, I just thought, you know, R for reload, reload my health. Drink a juice box, reload your health. I don't know what I was thinking, man. I just used the chalk for no reason. This room's gonna suck. Sure wish I had chalk for this room. But basically, the champion version of these guys suck you in when you're when they're doing that move. This move right here. So if you're not dodge rolling at the same time, you're just gonna get sucked in and take some damage. Learned that out the hard way. Luckily, we killed the other one pretty quickly. I think this room would have been much harder if he was still alive. Just because it's like a combo, you know? This guy sucks us in while the other guy still runs at us. There's nowhere to go. You just take a bunch of damage. So, Sudsy's Ice Tray, enemy shatter when destroyed, was kind of the hero of the last video I made. because it just it cleared some rooms for us. We're gonna open this. We get empowered juice boxes, which is good because I haven't. Well, I drank one juice box already on this floor, but that's pretty good. It's pretty good. So juice boxes are just gonna permanently heal us for 5 more HP than normal. It's gonna bring it up to 25. It's gonna make it a little bit easier to sustain our HP pool with juice boxes. It's a good pickup. I like this item. Or I guess these items, since there's more than one. I don't know exactly how many there are, but I've seen 2. So maybe there's 2. Maybe that's like the extent of how many empowered concoctions you can get. But I definitely know there's at least 2. I wonder if I can like plan this out so that Sudsy's Ice Tray takes these guys out all in one group. Oh man. Well, it took 2 of them out. I guess I just didn't damage that third guy enough. I'm gonna take damage on this room. I'm gonna take a lot of damage on this room. Because these guys, like, the projectile speed on the globes is bullshit. I can't do it. I can't do it. Luckily, one of them dropped the juice box, and I wasn't paying attention to my health there. I actually almost died. So, that would have been funny, wouldn't it have? Jesus Christ, I need to pay more attention. I don't know why I'm sitting on such, like, a low HP level. I need to just, heal up with my juice boxes more often. There's no reason to sit on this low HP level when I have juice boxes. Or maybe there is a reason, but I don't know what the reason is. Like, there's no strategy behind it for me. So if there is actually a strategy to doing it, then it's just a coincidence. One thing I wish happened was, I wish it told you when an item broke. Like, there's plenty of items that break once you've taken 150 damage, but I don't think any of them tell you when they break. So you just have to be like, oh, that item's gone. That sucks. Is it worth taking 7 damage to get a juice box? I think so. We only took 3 damage and got a juice box. That's 100% worth it. I do not regret that decision. And now we're going to be going to the boss. I think it's going to be Sudsy, the ice dragon. Oh shit, no, this is this level. Oh man, this is fucking terrifying. I think I'm going to try to destroy this first this time. Because that'll limit the amount of ads that can spawn, I think. And that'll make it a lot easier, because then I'll have to move less. That's my theory. I'm going to go for it. So that's already dead, which is great. But, you know, it spawned a whole bunch of ads at once, and that wasn't really the plan. Okay, so we're good. That should be the last of the ads that spawn. I do think the big guy can spawn some more, but the little guys, the little fast guys, aren't going to be coming at us anymore. And, yeah, so there's the big guy. I keep thinking that we already have the 15% slow on hit, because I seem to get that in every run, and I haven't gotten that in this run yet. So that's a little upsetting, but there's nothing we can do about it right now. Oh, come on, come on. Ugh. I just want to kill one of these fucking forts. Just kill one of them, please. This one should be so close to dead. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Apparently 7 hits is so close to dead. God damn. I'm gonna kill this stupid globe shooting thing next, I think. I'm taking a lot of damage. If we didn't have this max resist item, I think we'd be dead by now. But, like, I honestly don't know what the right strategy to use for this boss fight is. There's just so many things that are doing terrible things to us that we need to kill as soon as possible. But, like, obviously, you have to have a focus order, right? You can't kill everything at once. Or maybe you can if you get, like, a really good use item, I guess, but I can't kill everything at once with this setup. So I don't know what to focus. But we're clearing the screen a little bit. I'm feeling better. We still have 2 juice boxes and 70 HP. This is the best situation we've been in so far for this boss fight. I'm hesitated to say how good of a position we are in right now because I don't want to jinx it or anything, but, you know, this is good. There's one thing left to focus. Of course, that's going to change once that guy spawns, and we have to deal with him as well. But, you know, right now it's kind of a no-brainer fight. Even though there's a lot of shit on the screen, and then, you know, some enemies are still spawning, like, I feel like I can handle this much variety. There's not too much on the screen right now for me. Come on, Fortress Woundwort. Now, I don't know what to focus once the guy spawns. Like, I don't know if I should finish off the fort. I'm pretty sure I should finish off the fort. That's a lie. Because the fort's going to be at, like, you know, 1/3 HP when he spawns, and he's going to be at full. There's no reason not to just focus off the fort and then remove all this bullshit big guy spawning as well as the bullets coming at us before we even think about attacking. I'm going to call him Gonorrhea because I forget his name, but I know it starts with a GN. And that might be a little bit unsensitive. I'm sorry, man, but you have a forgettable name. I think it's like cannoli? No, that's like an Italian food, isn't it? Gonorrhea. Okay. My bad, dude. I called you Gonorrhea. It was pretty close to your name, to be honest. Like, I'm actually surprised at how close to Gonorrhea that is. And I feel sad for you. Your parents must not have loved you, man. I mean, that's something you could say, right? Like, if a parent names their child Gonorrhea, they probably don't love that kid. And that's sad to think about, but there's got to be a kid out there named Gonorrhea. There's no way at least one of those kids doesn't exist. I need to find this kid and give him, like, a hug. Which is probably something he's never received from his parents. This is a really depressing conversation I'm having with myself, but, you know, this is a kind of fucked up game. So, kind of... Is he getting bigger? Okay, so I think he gets bigger the weaker he is, and he probably does more damage. That's why we took like 22 damage in one hit last time. I'm not going to let it get to my head. I'm going to remain focused. Don't get hit by the sparks! Ah, oh, man. So, about 3 more years shooting at him with our little cotton balls, and we'll kill him. It's going good. I still have 1 juice box. I'm just going to use it so I don't forget to. You know, same thing, like, I don't want what happens in Paranautical Activity with the red heart. Oh man, he does 29 damage. With the golden heart containers to happen in this game. Where I'm just like, I'm going to save this for when I really need it, and then I just die. We got him! Oh, right, we got him. So, let's complete level. Unlocked Mud, a new lesson. Complete Chapter 1, Floor 4 complete. The cowering Woundworts emerged from the remains of their fortress to see Cordy standing over their former leader. They threw down their globes and chairs and erasers to see what the terrible girl would do next. Cordy's face flickered from expression to expression. Then it reformed into a smile no one could remember seeing on her before. She turned to them and spoke, and her voice was jagged and deep. When she was done, the Woundworts picked up their weapons and swore to be twice as mean and wild as before. I got lost there, I'm sorry. The new queen's reign was more gruesome than the old queen's, until she in turn was killed by a quiet girl no one had ever paid attention to. So it went with Woundworts, and so it has always gone. Still, some of the more thoughtful ones grunted later that they'd seen something in her face for that second, a coin flipping over and over in the air, the hint of a memory, the promise that next time it could always be different. Cool. Do I push enter? I guess I push enter. It's a nice little piece of art. So we just helped, apparently this insane woman conquer all these students, and then, she died later. I think is what I just read in that story. Cool. So we completed World 1, I guess. I didn't realize it was, split up like that. I thought I would just, like, move on to Chapter 2, but I guess I have to play through it again, and then I'll be able to play Chapter 2, kind of like in The Binding of Isaac when you unlock, the womb or whatever. It happens the next playthrough, I guess. So that's cool. Let's check out what classes we unlocked. We got Hide and Seek, start with 30% more roll speed. Holy shit, that sounds great. We got Mud, enables shooting while rolling. Oh, fuck everything I said about the last one. That sounds like the best perk ever. So we're gonna instantly buy that and equip it. And then can I unequip one of these and equip the 30% more roll speed? I think the crit chance one, and then we'll do that. So the next time I play, I'll have plus 50% range while standing still, start with 30% more roll speed, and enables shooting while rolling. Let's donate some credits to the counselor. Additional chalk, so now we'll be able to hold... I don't know what the max chalk is, but we'll be able to hold 1 more, or we'll start with 1 more. I don't know, the wording is a little bit different for that. Oh, starting chalk inventory has increased, so we'll start with 2 chalks. Okay, I just had to look in a different location. So that's cool. I'm gonna leave more credits with him. Cursed art supplies unlocked. Cursed art supplies. Oh, I guess I unlocked a new item that'll appear every now and then. So that's cool. I'm just gonna drop another 100 credits on him. Excuse me? Leave 100 credits in the jar. Leave credits, and it's flashing that I only have 192. It says to leave 100. Last time I checked, 100 is less than 192. Oh well, I won't worry about it too much. That's weird. But yeah, that's gonna be this episode of Let's Play Our Darker Purpose. I beat the first chapter on my second time, or my third time playing the game, I guess, because I played once before I recorded that last video, but fuck yeah! I'm slowly but surely conquering Our Darker Purpose. Thank you guys for watching this episode, or this video. If you liked it, feel free to throw me a like, and if you want to see more content similar to this, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.